Majarba. Wonderful to meet you. Do we kiss? Yes. Let's try again.
I'm a dancer, and I'm a traveler. And wherever I go, I experience the world one dance at a time. I'm Mickela Mallozzi, and this is Bare Feet. Bare Feet is supported in part by
Bloomberg Connects gives you a way to experience the arts from your mobile phone. You can explore hundreds of cultural organizations from around the world, anytime, anywhere. Learn more at bloombergconnects.org or wherever you find your apps.
Welcome to Georgia, where I'm going to discover my bare feet DNA roots right here in the Caucasus.
Sitting in the heart of the Caucasus, Sukhishvili, or the Republic of Georgia, is an intersection of Asia and Europe, and it is known for its long history in winemaking, its incomparable hospitality, and its polyphonic music. As a former state of the Soviet Union, Georgia has been going through massive transformation over the past 2 decades, and it has become a country whose deep-seated traditions hugely impact and influence the current and next generation of artists and entrepreneurs thriving here. My first stop is to the country's largest city and its capital, Tbilisi. Strategically close to the ancient Silk Road trade route, this 1,500-year-old city is home to one of the most famous dance companies in the world, Sukhishvili, the Georgian National Ballet. I have dreamt for years of dancing with this company, and today, that dream is coming true.
It's been a dream of mine, a dream to be able to come to Georgia and be able to learn a few dance steps and see you guys in action, because it's electrifying.
Our company exists more than 70 years.
7-0.
Yes, 7-0.
Wow.
And created by my grandparents. So my brother and I, we are third generation.
Wow.
Who actually continue to manage this dance company. We are also former dancers, and everybody in my family danced. So 3 generations of Sukhishvili family dedicated their lives to dance.
Wow.
It's a big responsibility to present the history and culture of your country, because all this reflected in the dances. So Georgian dance can show you all about the country, customs, habits, the way of thinking, what kind of people we are, and all this you can see in our dances.
Nino's brother, Iliko Sukhishvili, is artistic director. As a former principal dancer for the company, his original choreography and visionary work is influenced by the traditional foundation set by his grandparents, while also evolving to incorporate modern techniques, costumes, and ideas.
So that's heel, up, step.
And then this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause. Okay, from begin. Okay.
Our style, it's the mix of folk, modern, and classical. For Georgian people, independence is very important.
Yeah.
And so you can see that in the dances, how they can fight for their country, and very patriotical dances.
Yes.
It's very masculine,
Yes.
very energizing.
Yes.
So we used the folk movements, and then we created new choreography. And that's make the Georgian dance so popular today.
Right.
Even among teenagers.
Right? First time I saw Georgian dance, it was this, oh my goodness, I couldn't believe people could do this. They're dancing on their toes.
Just men dance on the toes, and that they have nothing inside. It's not like a ballet block shoes.
There's no wood,
No, it's a just thin leather boots.
Oh my
it's
gosh.
like a socks, like a gloves.
Right.
So they just tied the toes and just stand on it. So that's
They don't
very
just
hard.
stand on it, they jump on
and
it.
Jump on it.
Yeah.
That comes from the history because Georgian mountain is very high and we have the very narrow paths. So the men used to walk tiptoe for hunting, for some narrow route on the roads. And also it's the character of Georgian men. They want to look more higher, more stronger,
Right.
more interesting.
Right.
That's the style of Georgian character.
Yeah. Can he show me a part of a man's? What are the arms? What are the arms? Yeah, what are the arms?
People who know nothing about Georgia, after our performance, they can imagine what kind of people we are.
Yeah.
And very interesting customs and very interesting folk.
Yes.
dance.
Sukhishvili's mission of combining the traditional with the modern is omnipresent throughout the city of Tbilisi. I head to Samoseli Pirveli, an atelier here that creates all of the handmade outfits for the dance company, as well as clothing for the modern fashionista in Georgia. I meet with Anna Ninua, director of the shop.
This piece, Anna, this is beautiful. This is from the 19th century. It's an original piece. Not for sale, huh?
Not for sale.
Not for sale. But there's a photo. That is just beautiful.
Every piece is handmade, from the velvet shoes to each shirt and dress.
Ready? I'm a Georgian queen. What would I wear this for?
For a wedding.
Like
or
if I
for
was getting married or going to a wedding?
Or both.
Because you can wear white to someone else's wedding?
Yeah.
You can. Oh, okay. I would do it. Next outfit. Oh, pockets, handmade shoes. I love this. Now, what is this piece?
A balachi. You can wear like a head accessory or like a scarf or like a belt also.
Yeah, you do. I don't know
try.
This dress, it's actually very light.
Yeah.
It's nice. I like it. Holy moly. Gamajorba. Hello. It's really beautiful. Traditional yet modern inspired piece of fashion. It is beautiful, all handmade, and it's really fun to try on.
The juxtaposition of old and new continues as I meet up with Dato, my guide here in Tbilisi, at the daily flea market.
So we are at the flea market of Krali Khidi, and this part where we are is more like the vintage items, antiquities. It's up to 50, 60 years, some of them, some of these dishes items, some of them even older.
Gorgeous.
This flea market acts as a time capsule, capturing the everyday life of the pre-Soviet and Soviet era for Georgia, transitioning through to today.
The area is called Abanotubani. So all these rounded domes built by the bricks that you see around us, they are the rooftops of the bathhouses.
The sulfur baths are known as the cradle of the city. Discovered in the 5th century by King Vakhtang I of Iberia, he decided to build the city around these natural springs.
Tbilisi always has been multi-ethnic, multi-religious town, so we never had ethnic neighborhoods. It was all intermixed. So that is the idea, not to ask where you come from, what is your faith. We just live next to one another.
Yeah.
My last stop with Dato takes me to a place of progression here in Tbilisi, representing the change that is happening throughout the city and the country.
We are now in the process of reinventing ourselves.
Yeah.
I think that's the beauty of Georgia right now.
Yeah, it is. And what's incredible to see so far is you see heritage and tradition meshed so well with advancement and sort of this evolution.
My last stop in Tbilisi with Dato is to experience a tamada. Georgian winemaking is an 8,000-year-old tradition, so it's no surprise that part of that tradition is the art of giving toasts. And that is what a tamada's role is. Tonight, we are so honored to have Luar Sab as our tamada for the evening, leading our dinner through song, stories, toasts, and of course, Georgian wine.
When it comes to the Georgian tradition of tamada, which is a toastmaster, the man or a woman who was chosen among the friends has to pay attention to every member of the gathering. You're not only saying the toast, which can be, these people can relate to, but you are like paying attention. They are having fun actually or not. So I want to welcome you like old friends and the new friends and tell you that you are more than welcome here.
Can I say a toast?
Yeah, sure.
Is that okay? I appreciate you taking the time to be here because this journey that I'm on right now, I got my DNA tested and part of my DNA comes from this land.
Caucasus.
Yeah. Yeah. This is a very personal journey, not only through dance, of feeling the rhythms of where my body comes from, where my generations of traditions have come from, but it also is something that I feel connected to now that I'm here, being able to share it with people who I don't feel as strangers, who are new friends and family, but maybe family. So thank you. Thank you for being here and being a part of this journey.
This is your tamada speaking.
Yeah.
I was screaming, love. Every minute, every second without love is wasted. Don't waste it, life. That's what I want to say. Love conquers all.
From the city of Tbilisi, we drive 3 hours north to Kazbegi, 20 minutes south of the Russian border. Kazbegi's mountainous region is home to the Gargeti Trinity Church, a working monastery that overlooks the ski resort town below and faces Kazbegi Mountain. In Greek mythology, it is believed that this is the mountain that the Titan Prometheus was chained to for all eternity. This area is majestic, isolated, and above all, full of stories. I head to the cultural center of the area to meet with Manana, musician and teacher of the panduri, the traditional Georgian instrument that accompanies songs of love and heroism.
ძალიან კარგი შემსრულებლები იყვნენ ფანდურზე, მოხევეები. ჰქონდათ ანსამბლი ჩამოყალიბებული, ძველი ფოლკლორული სიმღერები, ეხლაც არის ანსამბლი, ძველი ფოლკლორული სიმღერები აღვადგინეთ ვისმენთ მოხუცებისაგან. მეც უკვე ასაკში ვარ და მეც შეიძლება ასე ითქვას, ვაგროვებთ ამ მარგალიტებს, ხალხურ სიმღერებს. მერე ჩვენს ანსამბლში ვამუშავებთ და ისე ვმუშაობთ კოლექტიურად, რომ
It's a beautiful song. So can I try?
Sol, la, do.
Sol, la, do. Let's try it.
ორივე. ეს.
Ah, like a suspension. Yeah. That's hard. How long have you been playing panduri?
რაც თავი მახსოვს, ალბათ 50 წელზე მეტი მანათლია მასწავლე კანტურზე დაკვრა და მას შემდეგ სცენაზე ვარ და ვუკრავ და ბავშვობაშიც მე დავამთავრე მუსიკალური სასწავლებელი ხალხური მუსიკის განხრით, საკუმბო სადირიჟორო და
Madlava. Madlava. Thank you.
Kazbegi's long-standing traditions are alive not only in their song, but in their homes too. I'm graciously invited by Ketevan and Nzia into their home to learn how to make the most traditional food from this area, the kinkali.
Now, how did you learn how to make kinkali? Who taught you?
ჩემა დედამთილმა.
Ah, mother-in-law. I'm getting better. Not bad. Nzia's putting me to work here now that I know I've gotten the hang of it. You hire me as your sous chef, Nzia. The kinkali are specific to this region, are special because of the herbs and spices that are grown in this area, which make it so iconic.
Kinkali are cooked with minced meat and local spices from the region. They are stuffed with raw meat, so when they are boiled, the meat broth is sealed inside of the Georgian dumpling.
Kinkali. Kinkali.
Ketevan and Nzia have prepared a beautiful lunch for me, including the kinkali I helped make. And they teach me the proper way of eating the kinkali, biting a small hole into it and drinking in the meat broth first.
And then I can bite it? Okay. Thank you, madlaba. Cheers.
Georgia is known as the cradle of winemaking, and this tradition dates back over 8,000 years. Here at the winery Kareba in the Kakheti region, over 9 million liters of wine are stored in almost 5 miles of wine tunnels built straight through a hillside. The tunnels create a perfect storing condition for the wines because of the ventilation and the temperature. My next stop is to meet with the traditional Georgian winemaker, Iago Bitarishvili, to see and try the world-famous Georgian wines that have been made the same way for generations.
Our philosophy is don't change nothing in the process of making wine. We keep the technology during the 8,000 years.
8,000 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
Important is the clay pots, which by Georgian name is kvevri.
Is the quevri covered?
No, it's open because it starts fermentation. Why we have the quevri in underground? Because it's very good temperature for wild yeast, which we use for fermentation. When fermentation process finish, and when we close, the skin and stems slowly start cool down, because the quevri has a special form, they can go very fast. And there's many grapes, it's 2,000 kilograms of grape.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And after the 6 months, we have like this picture, all sediment with skin and stems will be in the bottom, and here will be absolutely clean, natural filtration wine. Wow. When we open, our wine has like this clean color.
Oh my gosh, this beautiful golden color.
And we don't need to use any other filter.
Wow. It's going, descending into the quevri. Oh my goodness.
Like this every day.
Wow.
When we was a child, we see how was important for our parents. I don't have the special education about the making wine. What I know from my parents.
Right.
And my father knows from his father.
Right.
Wine for us is everything.
Yeah.
Everybody has a wine for guests.
Right.
Because for Georgian people, never was making wine only for business or only for drinking. Yeah, it was part of the culture.
Oh, that beautiful amber color.
Yeah.
Wow.
We never drink without toast.
Of course.
Always we say Kaumar juice.
Kaumar juice.
Kaumar juice for our
juice.
meeting.
Hello. You must do this for a living, huh?
I come back.
You come back. Madlaba, garma juice.
Kaumar juice.
Garma juice. Garma juice.
Our last stop here in Georgia is to Signahi to meet with our friends John, his wife Ketevan, and their folklore group Zedashe, who we actually met while filming our New York season.
There you are. Yeah, I danced with you. It was a while ago. It was a brief encounter.
John, an American who was bewitched by Georgian culture, made this country his home and started the Pheasant's Tears Winery to make the traditional, unfiltered wine of the region more accessible worldwide. Together with Ketevan, they opened the Crazy Pomegranate, a space to share locally grown food, traditional dance and music, and of course, their own wine.
It's wine that has some spunk, some life, some energy, maybe some coarse edges. Wines that people actually love to drink in Georgia and the village style that, to me, was more unique and more authentic.
Yeah.
More and more guests were wanting to eat in the vineyard and see where the wine was made and enjoy the view. So we started the first restaurants. Keto's the head chef of the Crazy Pomegranate. We know most of the farmers we're getting our produce from. We grow a lot of our own vegetables. Keto's in charge of the kitchen here, but also in charge of the choir.
Everyone's singing in the kitchen. The Zedeshe dancers and singers are cooking with you. We're making music in the hallway. I'm playing drum. I mean, this seems like this happens all the time.
The beautiful thing about Georgia is it's still a place where, people sing as a form of family ritual.
Right.
Teaching their children dancing music.
Song, but they don't think of themselves as singers or dancers or winemakers or bread makers. It's just people.
John and Ketevan invited me here to experience the mission of their work with the restaurant and with Zedeshe, the group who I will be dancing with. Polyphonic singing in Georgia is recognized as part of the world's intangible cultural heritage by UNESCO. It is comprised of complex three-part melodies that predates Christianity arriving in the region. This iconic polyphony includes multiple melodies being sung simultaneously, along with dissonant intervals and sounds in the harmonies.
Beautiful. How did the arms go?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Up. Da-na, 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 da-na. Okay. I'm already sweating. 2 minutes in. So this dance is, it seems like it's a courtship dance. Is it a courtship dance?
Yeah, it's kind of like you're flirting with the girl with your moves. Like, if you move good, then the girl will love to have any relationship.
Right.
So if
Good
you don't,
dancing, yeah.
if you don't dance good,
bye-bye.
yeah, bye-bye.
Now Zedeshe divides its time between performing locally in the region, both here as well as up in the mountains.
We are getting this chance to travel in the mountain areas, and we are recording people, we are taking shots of the dancers, and we are collecting all these round dances and songs, and you can show your culture.
You definitely don't wear this outfit in the summer, which it is right now. How do you say hot in Georgian? Tchela.
It's really important to remember that a tradition is only alive if you're co-creating something now. And you can be very respectful of what came before and make some sort of contribution to it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Sakartvelo Lamadzo. Beautiful, beautiful Georgia. With its hospitality, its haunting polyphonic melodies, its proud dances, and of course, its natural wines, this country has shown me so many ancient traditions that have stood through the test of time, of centuries of bombardment and of being conquered, only to show how strong and triumphant the people of this land are. And over time, Georgians have melded together perfectly the idea of evolving in the modern day while also drawing inspiration and guidance from its beautifully rich past. Didi Madloba, Sakartvelo. Thank you so much, Georgia, for showing me a part of myself that I am now forever connected to.
And I'll see you on my next bare feet adventure, wherever it may take me. Yes, Madlova. Madlova, thank you. Thank you, Madlova.
You can stay connected with us at travelbarefeet.com, where you'll find extra bonus videos, join our Bare Feet series conversations through social media, and stay updated with our newsletter.
Hey, everyone. My crew is dressed in full Georgian garb. I love it. Karmajos.